Yo, Charging Forward is back.
My name is Matthew and I'll be one of your anchors this week.
I'm Faith and I'll be your other main anchor.
Charging Forward is back for season 2.
And there's so much we plan to cover this year.
We look forward to making an amazing program for you.
Now let's get this thing started.
Since Charging Forward is back, we will also be bringing back the Spirit Award.
Just like last year, the classes that show the most spirit on Spirit Day will claim the award for the week.
And just like that, last year we have amazing, awesome trophies to hand out.
So what's this week's Spirit Day?
For this Friday, wear International Hispanic attire.
Sounds like a plan.
You know what I want to do?
What's that?
I want to watch a movie.
Well, that is perfect because this Friday our PTA will be putting out a movie night.
That is awesome.
Be on the lookout for information about movie night on Parent Square soon.
PTA, that reminds me of something else we need to say.
Do you mean like that the PTA is having a meeting this Tuesday for all the parents that would like to join?
That can't be it.
I'm pretty sure that is.
I will come to meet you. I know it.
Well, you try to figure it out. Let's check out whose birthday this week. So did you figure it out yet?
Nope, still trying to remember, but I do think today is something.
You know what? You might be right about that.
Let's head over to Kaylee with a little history today.
For the past many years, the second Monday in October has been celebrated as Columbus Day. Over the years, there has been much controversy around Christopher Columbus and how the Europeans that came to the New World treated the local people. In recent years, a new holiday has begun to emerge in accordance with Columbus Day. This holiday is called Indigenous Peoples Day. Indigenous Peoples Day aims to celebrate the people, culture, and history of early Americans. Many states and even the White House have begun to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day in conjunction with or in opposition to Columbus Day. Here is some history on both holidays. Columbus Day was made a federal holiday by President Roosevelt in 1937. People had been celebrating Columbus Day way before that, even all the way in the early 1700s. Many businesses and schools used to close in observance of Columbus Day. Indigenous Peoples Day has also been celebrated for many years, but it was only recently that it became more widespread and known in 2021. President Joe Biden became the first U.S. president to recognize it as a holiday in the United States. Today, more and more areas are recognizing Indigenous Peoples Day and the contributions that early inhabitants had to the areas we live in.
Welcome Chargers sports fans to your sports report.
This year we plan to bring you weekly sports updates on pro, college, and also local Charger sports teams.
Local Charger sports teams? We have sports teams?
Well, we will soon.
Oh yeah.
This week there are tryouts for our girls and boys basketball teams.
Tryouts will take place after school on Wednesday and Thursday.
Girls basketball tryouts are on Wednesday after school.
And boys basketball tryouts are on Thursday.
Boys and girls basketball is open to all 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students.
We will also be having cheer tryouts.
Cheer tryouts will take place on Wednesday and Thursday as well.
Charger cheer team is open to all 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade girls and boys.
We recommend you wear athletic clothing to any of the tryouts.
And maybe also bring a bottle of water since it will be warm.
That is a great idea.
Remember, basketball and cheer tryouts will run from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m.
Good luck everyone, and we look forward to reporting on your games once they start.
I hope we have a ton of students at the tryouts.
Me too. Best of luck to all who try out.
Now let's take a look at what our weather will look like for this week.
Over to Moises with our weather report.
Hey all, and welcome to your Charger weather forecast. Well, it may be October, but we are in for some summer temperatures. The week will start out in the low 70s, but temps will rise and we can look at highs of 77 by the end of the week. Our mornings will cool off some with our marine layer, but be prepared for those Santa Ana winds to bring the heat by the afternoon. Overall, we will have mostly partially cloud days. This is the sun, with the sun poking out at some point and bringing that heat with it. That is your Charging Forward weather forecast. Back to you in the studio.
Moises for that great weather report.
Yeah, I'm so glad we got a real weather report this year.
Yeah, I remember last year they had an invisible one.
It is definitely nice to be able to see who is reporting the weather.
I agree.
Do you like reading books? Do you like telling other people about the books you read? Well, if you answer yes to those two questions, then we have the perfect product for you, the Reader Review. Simply read a book, then go over to Flipgrid and record a reader review. What can you do during a reader review, you ask? Well, tell us the name of the book and also a little summary about it. Give us a rating as well, but don't give too much away. Oh, and you can record in English or Spanish. So what are you waiting for? Go start recording. Oh, and the link is in the description down below or at this code.
Hey, welcome back, guys. This is our new episode. So here we go again. And today what I like to do, guys, is I like to share with you guys that October is a couple of things. One, this time is Bully Prevention Month. And I know I've been going to some of your classes, and the rest of the teachers, I'll be going into your classes. No worries about it, okay? And so what I like to do is I like to mention a few things about what bullying is. And I'm sure you guys know about this, because you guys are pretty smart about it. So you guys know about it. So, but let me mention a few things. One, I know a lot of people sometimes come up to me and say, oh, I was being bullied. Well, okay, was it bullying or was it teasing? Now, teasing can be a kind of a type of bullying, or teasing can also lead to bullying, all right? But remember, teasing is just kind of kidding around, kind of joking around. Again, it can lead to bullying, so we have to watch out with that. Now, bullying can also be physical. When somebody hits you, somebody touches you, and you don't like that, that's kind of bullying, all right? Now, but that has to happen more than once. Not only one time, but it has to happen more than once. It can also be psychological. It can also be mental. So you can, mental, psychological, what is that? It can hurt your feelings, right? Or they can call you names. So again, there are different types of bullying. Now, the other part is, what can you do? And I've been going to your classes and I've been saying, there are people around the school that you can tell. And I'm sure you guys know some of those already, right? And I'm sure as you're listening to this episode, you guys are, yes, I can tell you. Yes, you can tell me. You can tell your teacher. You can tell the principal, the campus supervisors. You can also tell your parents. Tell any adult. Please, please tell any adult. If you see someone getting bullied, that's a bystander. I've been talking to you guys about being a bystander and being an active bystander, doing something and saying something. So the last thing I'd like to leave you guys, again, this is October Bullying Prevention Month. So the last thing I want to leave you with is see something, say something. Repeat it with me. See something, say something. See something, say something. And be an active bystander by seeing something and saying something. All right? Until next time, we'll see you guys.
Well, that brings us to the end of the...
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the outro. It is the end of the show.
But it isn't the end of the show yet.
What do you mean?
Well, we haven't had a tech tip yet.
Ah, good point. Let's get to it then.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Teacher Tech Tips for this school year. Now, I got a lot of great tech tips ready to send your way. But before we get started, we're going to dive a little bit into internet safety and social media safety and different things that are important with technology inside and outside of school. So for this week, we're going to start by checking out a video by Common Sense Media to give us a couple good tips about how to be safe on the internet. Let's check out that video.
Here are 5 internet safety tips for kids. Number 1, don't give out personal information such as home address, school name, or phone number. Number 2, never send pictures to strangers. Number 3, keep passwords private except from parents. Number 4, don't download anything without permission. It may contain a virus that can harm your computer. And number 5, tell an adult if you receive a mean or strange message. For more tips, visit us at commonsense.org.
Now we can end the show.
Really? Is that the end?
Yup, it's the first episode of Charting for Season 2. It's done and the book.
But I don't want it to end.
Well, we have a new episode next week.
Oh, okay then. I can live with that.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Say goodbye.
Sounds good to me.
Bye.
Bye.